Hey gang, recently I put a poll on Facebook and Instagram regarding, is it bad for the knee to track out past the toes when you're squatting or lunging? And a lot of people think, yes, it's bad. So the short answer is no, it's not bad. If you have healthy knees, you can tolerate that position. And you should be looking to get into that position if you want to get stronger. It's not automatically going to lead to an injury if your knees go past your toes. In my opinion, you should squat as deep as you can, provided that there's not acute pain and you don't have a pre-existing injury. You should squat as deep as you can. Some people call this ass to grass. Okay, squat deep. If you squat deep, your knees are going to go out past your toes. That's not a problem. There are other issues that are more important than that. So it's not worth your time to fuss about whether your knees go past your toes. And it's just time to dispel this nonsense. If you want your legs to be strong, you should be looking to squat deep. You should be looking to get quad activation. You're not squatting to make your back strong. You're squatting to make your legs strong. If you want your legs to be strong, squat deep because that activates the quads. If you want strong legs, you don't want your back to take over. Your back takes over when you do a good morning, okay? That means you've got a real steep torso angle, and that's a good morning, and you're using your back. So to the extent that you just choose not to bend your knees because you're terrified of the shearing forces on your knees, you're transferring the load to your lumbar spine. Do you want a ton of stress on your lumbar spine? But hey, you're saving your knees. No, I don't think that's a good trade-off. If you want to get strong, squat deep, keep your torso as vertical as you can for as long as you can, both in the ascent and the descent of your squat. There's a bunch of other coaching cues we could get into. I could make this a full squat tutorial, but I'm not going to do that. It's just a simple commentary on the nonsense that gets perpetuated by super basic trainers that just repeat what they hear online, like, oh my God, don't let your knees go past your toes. It increases the torque and the shearing forces on your knees. Yes, it does, but we're lifting, so we want some forces there, okay? Again, if somebody has acute pain, of course not. They're not going to do that, and I'm not going to let them do that. We'll find workarounds. But, stop trying to avoid the deep squat. Get down there. Keep your chest up, eyes up, torso vertical. A good cue, something you should pay more attention to rather than where are your knees, is tripod, okay? Your heel, your big toe, your little toe. Equal amounts of weight on all 3 points, okay? If you can think about that, it's probably going to lead you to a better outcome than worrying about where are my knees at, okay? Don't let your knees cave in very much. They may do it a little bit. Those are more important issues as opposed to worrying about where your knees are at during the squat. So I hope that helps. There's tons of resources out there. Some great resources that I'll mention real quickly: Max Ada, Chad Wesley Smith, Dr. Mike Israetel, Dr. Eric Helms, and more. These guys also are really good resources in terms of how to squat. So check them out. Don't take my word for anything. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Thanks for watching. Take care.